How about that episode of Dynamite? Totally crazy. A majority of us would probably agree that was definitely one of the most memorable episodes in terms of some of the stuff that happened. A lot of stuff went down, you guys, tonight. From Lamar to Jeff Jarrett to even Colt Cabana showing up, you guys. A lot of crazy stuff happening tonight here on Dynamite. Don't worry, we're going to go over it all right here, right now, from start to finish, top to bottom. Get ready. It all goes down right here on the newest episode of The Gift of Gabe. Get ready. It starts right now. So, you guys, it happened. Colt Cabana is now back on television on AEW for like the first time in what, like almost a year or maybe a year? Feels like it's been forever since we've seen this man. Last time we saw him, he was freaking being a pumpkin on BTE segment, which love, by the way. Anyway, he's back. Honestly, wasn't expecting it, but guys, let's just be honest here. If that wasn't the biggest middle finger to CM Punk in this entire world, then man, I really don't know what is. It's clear Tony Khan has picked a side, and it is on the Elite and Colt Cabana in this case. F you, Punk. Sorry, dude. It's just how it has to be. He's back. Pretty solid match against Chris Jericho. It was pretty good, but Jericho ended up retaining, as we all figured. But dude, it's crazy. Who knew that was going to end up coming out of all the options that could have been going on? But another Ring of Honor former champion down. And now the Ocho is going to continue to take down and destroy the legacy of Ring of Honor. Probably going to end up fighting a rematch against Claudio Castagnoli based on the post-match brawl between the BCC and the JAS. But that's probably at Full Gear. Can't wait to see that. Guys, Colt Cabana is back. Boom, boom. Okay, so, guys, let's talk about it. Darby Allin versus Jay Lethal. A lot of stuff to unpack from this match, you guys. First off, that hilarious spot with Darby just going right at Satnam Singh and dude just flinging him off like friggin' rubber to glue or however that whole saying goes. Anyway, it was hilarious. That's going to be a meme in the future. Cannot wait to see how that is made. And other stuff, Cole Carter ended up being the surprise person to help Jay Lethal get the win. Honestly, I was with you guys. I knew it wasn't Sting just from that like terrible mask. But the reveal of Cole Carter was just like, wait, what? And you could tell that from the crowd reaction. But that's not the huge story. Huge story is Jeff Jarrett is now in AEW. Makes sense. He is an old friend of Sting and historical rival, one of Sting's all-time great rivals. And man, this man is just a money grabber of all money grabbers. This dude was literally in WWE over the summer. Competed in Ric Flair's last match, and now he's in AEW. Seriously, as long as you give this man the right price, he will show up anytime, anywhere, in any company. Jeff Jarrett is in AEW. He is saying he's going to take down Tony Khan and the rest of AEW in story. And either way, it should be pretty entertaining. Guessing we're going to get Darby versus Jay Lethal 3, or maybe Sting ends up coming back and we get Sting and Darby against Jay and Jeff Jarrett at the pay-per-view. Either way, there's a lot of possibilities this can go. I'm excited for either one. Guessing it's going to culminate at Full Gear, but either way, I'm excited. I really hope that you guys are too. So guys, Mox's first test of having to go through the firm in order to finally get to his world title match against MJF took him to going one-on-one with Lee Moriarty tonight in a world title eliminator. Not a bad match overall. You see how talented Lee is. He's going to be one of the brightest stars in the company if he already isn't. He is a great star. Put on a nice solid match with Moxley. But honestly, I'm really curious to see this rest of the bracket for the Eliminator Tournament because, you know, Ethan Page, he's been announced in it, attacked Moxley after the match. And honestly, he is my pick to win this because you all know MJF is going to win the world title. And that's why I'm thinking it's going to be MJF, Ethan Page, a winner is coming. But I want to see the rest of the bracket because maybe there's somebody in there who could be a better choice. But right now, I'm sticking with Ethan Page as the winner of this year's AEW World Title Eliminator. It should be really good. And honestly, I think that's a match a lot of us would enjoy. Puts Ethan Page right in the spotlight where he belongs. And it is great. Would be a great test for MJF as champion when that happens. But again, could be getting too ahead of myself. Let's see the full bracket on Rampage. And then we'll see where we go from there. Once again, you guys, Orange Cassidy had another successful defense of his All-Atlantic Championship. Great match against Rey Fenix and Luchasaurus. I kind of expected Jungle Boy to end up coming into the mix at some point. But the way it happened was still dope. Launching himself off the stage and taking out Luchasaurus through 2 tables. Cannot wait to see where that rivalry goes. You know that's going to probably have its next chapter at Full Gear. Hoping there's some sort of kind of cool stipulation involved, like maybe unsanctioned or steel cage or something that's going to be even more violent and fun. It is going to be good. Other kinds of stories coming into that match. More of the dissension within that triangle, as Pac wanted Rey Fenix to use the hammer to cheat. Rey Fenix says, no, not doing it that way. It's just a little bit more tension within the group that's going to eventually cause them to lose those trio titles to, you already know, the Elite. More on that later in this video. Either way, the dissension is there. Can't wait to see where it goes. And guys, Katsuya Shibata, he is in AEW once again, and he is getting the dream match against Orange Cassidy or the All Atlantic Championship on this episode of Rampage. Should be pretty good. Never seen the guy actually compete because he's like a New Japan guy, but I hear he's one of the best, and it's Orange Cassidy, so I'm sure this match is going to be awesome on Rampage. You're not going to want to miss it. I'm sure that I will not, so can't wait for Friday night, guys. The dream match, it's happening. Now, you guys, how about that heavyweight clash of a main event that we got for the Ring of Honor television title between Samoa Joe and the Machine, Brian Cage? Honestly, a pretty solid match, especially that one awesome spot. But either way, it was a nice, solid match. Samoa Joe retains his championship once again. I'm guessing the feud with the Embassy is probably not over due to another beatdown post-match. But, of course, Wardlow comes out to defend his Wardlow buddy. But then, once again, Powerhouse Hobbs lays out the TNT champion once again as he raises the TNT championship high above his head. Cannot wait for that match to be confirmed for Full Gear, because that is a clash of 2 heavyweights who can put on an absolute classic going at it at Full Gear. Honestly, I've been thinking that Wardlow will walk out of this year as the champion, but against Hobbs, I think it's probably an even matchup, guys. They could go either way, and I'm sure people will love it. Hobbs versus Wardlow, that is a match I am for. I am on that team. Cannot wait for that at Full Gear. Don't know what Samoa Joe's probably going to be doing up until the Ring of Honor pay-per-view, but we'll see. Up until then, I'll probably just keep backing up Wardlow. But until then, it's going to be good stuff, guys. I hope you're liking it as much as I am. Alright, you guys, that's going to do it for this episode of The Gift of Gabe. I hope you guys like Dynamite. I know a lot of stuff went down tonight. Some confusing, some good, some bad. Either way, it was entertaining and a memorable episode, to say the least. But like I said, hope you guys enjoyed it. I know I did. I will see you guys after SmackDown and Rampage on Friday as we get closer to Crown Jewel and Full Gear as well. But until then, I will see you guys later. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you like and heard what you saw right here today or tonight, whenever you watch this. And remember, when it comes to talking wrestling, who better to gab with than Gabe? Alright, party people, I'm out. Deuces, juices. Peace.